18 people have now died as California continues to be battered by severe weather for yet another week. 2 of the recent deaths were from lightning strikes, and a young boy remains missing after he was swept away by floodwaters. The entire community of Planada have been evacuated. Emergency crews had to pull a woman and a girl to safety after 2 cars fell into this sinkhole. These are scenes taken from a trapped member at Planet Fitness. This is footage, oh god, wrong clip. This is footage from Union Station in LA as passengers had to be shuttled out with golf carts. The driver of this Tesla had to be pulled to safety after losing control in the rain and smashing through someone's wall and into their pool. As of right now, 22 million people are under flood warnings, and forecasters warn that yet another, quote, enormous cyclone is poised to bring up to 10 more inches of rain to Northern California in the coming days. But of course, as more develops, which it bloody will, I'll keep you guys updated.
Alright, shalom, shalom, peace Israel. This brother Zaquan from Protestant Babylon camp down here in Tampa, Florida. I would like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone who do teach and rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. All right, and as you could see in the video that we played before, we're going to get into it. The Lord is not playing, man. The Lord is being serious. The Lord has been warning us to show the signs before his coming. Yahweh Hashem Yahshai already told us, to look out for these things, to show that we're in the last days, But, we're going to hop right into it. Matthew 24:6, we'll start at verse 6. It says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Obviously we're hearing about wars and rumors of wars, but the Lord said, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet, which is the point. We still have much tribulation to go through. Through much tribulation shall we enter the kingdom of heaven. As you see, the Lord is, judging California right now with these flash floods, people are losing their lives every time there's any type of hurricane or storm like that. Bodies end up popping up mysteriously, riddled up with bullet holes and stuff, So this is around the time where Esau would be going out, he'd be rounding Jacob, but the point is, it's getting serious out here. And it says, for nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines. Getting to the point. And there shall be famines. And as we know now, there's food shortages. And there's storehouses are starting to seem to be empty. Brother just dropped pictures in the chat. The other day, the shelves in the stores were empty, man. It says, and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All right. And as you see, California right now, they're being visited by earthquakes, flash floods. The Lord is judging them. The Lord is rewarding every man up there, according to their works and to their ways. And the point is this: all of these are the beginning of sorrows. All right. This is all the beginning of sorrows. As you see, we're only 12 days in. 12 days in. Salakia, what is 13, but we're only 13 days in, and it's getting crazy out here. Yahweh Shemel Shai is already showing that he's turning up. Yahweh Ratazah, the Lord is speeding up these times. All these prophecies are coming to pass, man. All right, Luke 21:11, and great earthquakes shall be in divers places, and famines and pestilences, and fearful sights. All right, and great signs shall there be from heaven. All right, Yahweh Shemel Shai is doing this, and why? Because we are already within the last days, man. And the Lord is showing us that. The Lord is showing us the signs to show forth his coming. All right, the Lord is visiting the world which he made. And the Lord is visiting this world and recompensing every man unto their ways. So bring it back. Luke 21:11, and great earthquakes shall be in Shalak. It says, and great earthquakes shall be in divers places, and famines and pestilences, and fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven. That was the point. There should be fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven. So the Lord is showing you signs, showing signs within the earth. All right. There's no coincidence that all this stuff is happening now. That's just in California. We're only 13 days into 2023, man. 13 days in. There's flash floods, earthquakes, people losing their lives, gyms and establishments, everything is just getting flooded. The Lord is showing his face within this earth. All right. Revelation 22:12, it says, and behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according to his work shall be. All right. And what's happening in California right now? The Lord, the Lord, he's coming. He's showing his face within the earth, and he's rewarding every man according to his work. Obviously, we know the Lord is going to fully reward everybody according to their works, in that day, But as for, for today, today's sake, the Lord is judging all the people up there right now. And everybody who's catching hell, who might be losing their life or whatever like that, that was their reward according to the works they've done while they were on this earth, All things, the Yahweh Shema Shai is doing this. The Lord said, I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal, neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. And nobody that's getting caught up in that destruction up there is getting delivered out of the Lord's hand. The Lord got them in their hand, and they can't go nowhere. All right? Because, and behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me to give every man according to his work shall be. All right? And we're going to end off on here. Because we have to understand that with watching and seeing everything that's coming to pass, we are within the last days, man. And it's not hard to see that. If you're being a watchman, you can clearly see that the end is approaching quickly. This is the book of 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. It says, this I know also, that in the last days perilous times shall come. All right? Grab this now. I won't do it. But it says, this know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. We're going to grab this. Perilous. It's an adjective. Another word for it is dangerous. All right. Perilous. Full of anger or risk. All right. It says the other adjectives for it. Hazardous, risky, fraught with danger, unsafe, treacherous, precarious, vulnerable, uncertain, insecure, critical, desperate, exposed, at risk, in jeopardy, touch and go, problematic, difficult, all right? Or some people will say, as another definition, they say gnarly, But, that's the way people at this world are thinking. You think judgment is gnarly, but, Yahweh Shema Shai is about to show his face within this earth, man, and he is showing his face within this earth. It says, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, and unholy. All right? And this is what's happening in these last days. It says, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of Yahweh, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof, from such turn away. All right? As it speaks for itself. This goes to show forth we're in the last days. People are still getting married, giving forth birth, living in that, that everything is okay type spirit, But the Lord is showing his face within this earth that we are within the last days, man. And the Lord is rewarding everyone according to their works. All right, but Yahweh Tazada's lesson was edifying and straight to the point. I'd like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone will teach you well. With that, I'd like to say shalom and a baba ball soon.